Okay. Are we starting off strong today? Yeah, we're starting off strong. Superstar sucks. I love it. I hate it. I'm realizing this game would still be tedious if you could just jump to a path you've already been on and start halfway. But at least then it might be like, you know, a little more tolerable. Slightly less Westopolis.
Promise time. Time to go and fulfill this promise.
A new world to explore. Bold and brave. Finally, something interesting.
We're done for.
Hey, Shadow.
Hey,
Long
Sonic.
time no see. Looks like these black creatures really mean business. Let's see if we show them things. Nice job, Shadow.
The smart thing to do would be to check to see if I've already done the mission I'm doing before I do it.
That's one of the chaos.
But it's been a while since we've had mistakes, so. You, that. Bird? Bird?
Come on, let's do it.
You know, that does feel kind of good.
This is not a drill.
Like, let's actually appreciate that the gunplay in this game isn't always terrible. Like, it's very limp, but, I mean, it was also 2005. I mean, come on.
If either the blue or red gauge is filled up, press the Y button to use one of my skills. The power of justice grants me chaos control. The ability to past intelligence.
The ultimate power.
The power of evil gives me the ultimate destructive power. Chaos realm.
Justice and evil, by the way. I don't think I've ever fully internalized that.
The entire city's on fire.
The whole city's on fire! Shadow and the power of justice.
What the heck is HQ doing?
These mashed potatoes
Their
are
ships
really
are
good, by the
continuing
way.
with laser fire.
Excuse me, I was checking to make sure I was actually streaming.
Men, status report.
I should actually do that before I hit the goal. You know, less wasted time that way.
What the heck is happening?
Come on, let's do it.
Alright, who'd I miss? I missed you. I almost didn't. That's cool.
I found it. The second chaos emerald. Damn it.
I repeat, this is not a drill.
That's all of them.
What, all the drills? No, Shadow, you're paying attention to too many conversations at once!
Creatures, get out of my sight. Perfect.
Is it bad that from where I'm sitting I cannot see what I had Arms hold in his right hand? And I don't remember now. And I'm terrified that it's something really bad. Or like product placement. I didn't mean to be in here or something. Anyway, Marsh Bedard are good. Don't mind me while I absorb.
I've just gotta keep moving.
I'll keep moving.
My soldiers have already secured this city.
Well, I thought that might work. It did not. I want to get the optimal path on that at least once. Fortunately, I have way more tries than I do on any of the other things that I've also failed to get the optimal route on.
Get him! Shadow, where have you been, Slowpoke? Looks like turn tail and ran.
What just happened?
Vehicle to finish what we started. Shadow, try grabbing onto that horizontal bar.
You know, this would be very doable with the A button challenge, wouldn't it?
Nice job, Shadow. Hey, not bad. Yes, we did it!
Are you a Black Arm soldier yet?
Allow them to do what they want to anymore.
Doom goes on Korra.
Perfect.
Have I mentioned Marsh Bedard are really good? Surprise mukbang. As opposed to Shadow with a gun, who is a surprise. Hi.
Hand over that Chaos Emerald.
Come, Black Hole. Burn this entire city and its inhabitants to earth.
Hey, check you out, big guy. Let's have some fun. That monster can spit out those
Excuse you. Lower. Thank you. Again. Thank you. Again. Thank you. Again. No. Okay. Hi, you know, I realized I didn't edit anything on the stream. I should probably do that after this level.
Nice job, Shadow.
Level. This is a boss fight.
You'll kick this thing's butt in no time flat. It's not dead.
Good
yet.
enough.
Keep going.
Let's go. Where are my alien spawn? Make sure I don't overlook them. Found him.
Hey, not bad.
Not the one I wanted, but the only one that seems to have spawned.
Behold the ultimate power.
Good enough.
Yes,
End of the line for you! Alright, so while that's going on, I'm gonna just fix a couple things.
Out of my way,
One.
alien monster.
Part 22. 2.
Perfect.
Oh, I had the best thing. I have risen from the depths of my bed. There we go. I think I have the numbers right. Gaming. Title. Shadow. The Hedgehog.
President, we've received a report from the Central Information Agency. Our ground troops have successfully pushed back the black aliens from West
Save.
Africa. We've also managed
Alright,
to suppress enemy
cool.
forces in
I haven't seen this scene in a while.
There's also reports that the CIA's mainframe has been compromised.
I like how they had to have a catch-all just to make sure that every version of these events was, like, tracked.
Tell the commanding generals that the
I like Black Bull. I think it's cute. And we're gonna see him again in a couple stages. Home. Alright, time to make the final boss of Sonic Superstars possible. I like that I can just say that and hope that anyone who doesn't know me personally knows what the hell I'm talking about.
Hey, Shadow, look at this. Eggman's collected rings from...
At this point, kind of.
What do you say? How about the two of us take all these rings back? Yeah, get them all!
You know, Tails in this game gives me, like, really strong... Oh boy. Kojin from DBZA vibes.
Oh, Shadow,
There you are.
those gun geeks are trying to demolish my lovely park. Do me a favor and get rid of the soldiers for me, will you?
Like, just, like, you know, innocent Bean who's like... Crap, did I leave my keys at Slumps? But then, like, 3 seconds and then kill them all! Kojin, no!
Fast enough for you? Whoa! Really think they stand a chance against my combat mech?
You. I hate this one. I really shouldn't even be using it, but that's okay. Come on. Come on! Whatever.
Try sliding along this rope. I think you'll be fine. This to fly over to the other side. Don't go smashing up my robot.
You.
This is a little carnival game that I invented. If you can hit the center of the target, you get a prize. Looks like the soldiers still have some fight in them. You have to stop them. I wonder how my robots are doing.
Ah, I love how that works out. I think I finally figured out how this stupid game works, by the way, and I kind of love it. It's about banking rings, and each balloon fills a slot you can later bank, essentially. Which means the max payout is... whatever I just got. There we go. Speedrun. What?
Sorry, Doctor. I got no time for games.
Oh, because you lost internet and you should be here now. Gotcha. I thought you were saying you should be in the carnival. My bad.
Perfect.
Orca Girl, Lily. The club in the carnival. Oh no, Vert, I blew you up. No, Scal, sorry. Scal, I blew you up. Vert is already somebody. Timing! Ha! I did it! I got it! Yes!
Into this jungle. Do you want to join me and help me run
Not the
around?
jump.
Damn.
Definitely not the jump. Just, I really like this opening if you time it right, and I've been trying to this entire time.
Hey, Shadow. Gun has driven the black aliens into this jungle. Do you want to join me and help him run and round up the last of them?
You know, let's not skip the first checkpoint.
Lock on.
Our surface operations are already
Hey.
complete. We must get out of this forest now. There's no time to waste.
Awesome.
Nobody. Watch out.
It is our kindlement. It defends itself with fire.
I love Doom in this so much. What a cheesy loser, and I love him. I like fire, Shadow. Burn. Hear that, Rocks? Do music. Do your homework. Yeah,
Time
what
to buckle down and let's take them all out.
what literally everyone else said except for me because I don't know what I'm saying.
Vegetate. Ah! Don't let it.
Our work is done.
Excuse me. Do not hit me twice. I am trying to get a shield so I cannot lose rings. Please land me on the thing. Thank you. I have no trust in this in Sonic games.
Damn.
Oh.
Not here.
We have altered the plant life here to suit our own purposes to take.
Commencing attack plan A. Don't give up any more ground. Get him!
You know, Doom's a lot nicer. He doesn't, like, take out an enemy that you were relying on to get over a pit. I'm sorry, what about Toad? I'm actually... I love Unalive. It's genuinely one of my favorite dumb bits that our generations have come up with. Surprisingly, not a TikTok thing in my experience. It's more a YouTube thing because we have the algorithm. Please tell me, was that everyone? Thank you. Of all the missions to not give you more than the number. Froggy? I want to find Froggy and go fishing. Normal statements that normal people make. I like how they just fade in. Yeet. Yeet. Do not attack us.
Get ready to fight. Come
Sorry, guys. That's a hero move.
Damn. Not here.
Alpha team, this is for my friend. Freeze!
What happened there? I mean, I know what happened. I'm bad at games, but what happened there? No. Extreme amounts of tomfoolery. Didn't you read the sign? We have a zero tomfoolery tolerance foolery here. Gimme. Thank you. No. Yes. Ooh! Uh-oh. That one fell through the floor. That's good, I think. So you should be the last one. And you are! Ha-ha! One more.
I won't let you get away with trying to invade this planet.
You must go Dawood. I know that's like dude, but with uwu, but I like Dawood. Oh, marshmallow cream.
Man, what an ugly beast. Finish him off quickly. You need to climb up that aisle. Stand out.
You know, like Fluffernutter, but, you know, non-distinct, non-name brand. Dawood Sandstorm.
What's your wise attack? Concentrate your attacks there.
Excuse me, sir? That is the first time this boss has hit me. Stand still and you will? Yes. There we go.
You did it. When grinding, you can only fire your weapons forward.
There's no way you can stop me.
Wow, it's made. You know, Tess, I hope you know I can't read anything you write in uwu without hearing Leon from Tingle. Or Leon, no, what, Ryan. Ryan from Tinkle, that's the one. Fungus, fungus. Alright, this is mercifully quick now that I know the way. What's up, Shadow?
Shadow,
Not you again.
experimental monsters are
Nice to see you, too. Looks like those black creatures turned tail and ran into space. We're on our way to the Ark, so I guess that means we're going, too. Come on, next up, the Ark. I do like the Sonic a lot. Nope, we already did all of the Lost Impact runs. Or a Lost Impact Hero, to be clear. I am never doing this again until the last stream.
There it is! The artificial chaos is out of control!
We're the Ark! So I guess that means we're the Ark too! Is it this one? Yes.
What should we do? All these brave people. Isn't this place huge? Even I still get lost in...
They recorded a line specifically acknowledging that this place is too big, and then proceeded to just make it too big anyway. Wark! Sark too!
Watch the shadows! The research experiment might be hiding in
I really like every time a character says to look out for shadows. I just imagine Shadow being like, hey, I'm right here. What were they thinking? So I have learned that the fastest way through this is to not concern myself with blowing anything up and just tank the one hit and keep going. Push you, thank you. Hope you like your new home. I'm getting the heck out of here.
Is powerful at this stage.
We need to find the switch that opens.
Excuse me. It shouldn't be this powerful at this stage. Dude, it's level 5 of 6.
Still research experiments running loose.
There's no doubt about it. I remember this place. The Ark. The place I was born.
I don't think that's the real concern here, Shadow. This is one of the only normal missions I get the impression that it's selfishness and not uninvolvement. Oh my god. Ah, this place. The place I was born. The place specifically remembered by me for being where I was born. My birthplace.
What is it all?
The place. Yes, that place!
Memories. The doctor's actions and words. Nothing makes sense.
I like it thinking the scene just stops there.
Maria was like...
Maria was a lie. No!
So, the professor created...
I want to know what the Japanese line was that, like, we got screwed up. Like, what is that? What is that? What even is that? So, the professor created
Is
this.
this whole place collapsing?
Oh, that was a bad idea. No, wait, never mind. We're good. Maria was like a meme. Have I gotten nightmares with Westopolis yet? That is a very good observation, and I will get back to you once I know.
You must hurry on ahead and get the Chaos Emerald.
I don't remember my dreams well enough to know for sure, but I don't think any of my shadow dreams lately have been Westopolis-centric. Haha! Skip that's slower than the main path. Let's go. Timing. Timing. Look, I've still got like 250 left to go. What are my shadow dreams like? Well, since we're currently on YouTube and I do not have my streams rated 18+, I cannot go into full detail. However, no, lots of arguments with Vector. I don't know why. Honestly, it's weird, because in my head, I think there's some subconscious part of me that just... Oh my god, I don't want... Do I want to know? Alright, so, I've had multiple dreams about whatever the heck Cross-Shadow Generations is going to be like, despite actively not looking up footage. And trying not to watch the weird trailer with the wings.
Guess I have to go down.
I'm not even gonna explain what that means, because I don't want to know a single thing about it. But Sega wants me to see all the shit! Anyway, I've had dreams about that. I've specifically had dreams where they added more levels to the game. I had a thing when I was a kid where I would just dream up whole new Sonic Adventure plots, and they always involved going back to reuse Pyramid Cave assets. So that's a thing. But no, really, it's just a lot of weird arguing with the characters who expect me to do things in this game.
We need to get to the computer room fast.
There we go. Perfect. Was it just about Crazy Gadget, or was there anything that happened?
Going. Soon, the truth will be revealed.
I envy you, Tess. I don't know how you do it. I can't go on YouTube. See, I don't go on Twitter anymore because everyone felt like talking about the thing that everyone was talking about. Shadow! Leave the Chaos Emerald for Shadow! Quantum Capital's definitely one of the levels that I could imagine, like, inspiring a lot of fun dreams.
I will not allow you to defile my grandfather's legacy. Now you get to see the destructive power of my strongest.
What Sonic character is the best design? I feel like you asked that a couple streams ago, and I still stand by Blaze. Never has there been a more, like, understandable character where you look at her design and you immediately know her power set and could probably guess her name. If we're talking plot, Blaze and Silver as well. That. I really wish this game had the same knockback quirk as Adventure 2 and Heroes, where if you get hit, you can just jump again. It was such a needed thing for Sonic, and then this game was like, nah. If you get here near an edge, you just fall off the edge.
No, don't drop them here. No, that's it. Now you've asked.
Oh no, I interrupted his animation. He didn't bomb himself.
No, my beautiful ring. Oh. Hey, stop that.
Damn.
Wait, abort.
Death to all who opposable thumbs.
Stop that.
Set the slot wheels to missile or bomb and give Eggman a taste of his own medicine.
Did I just get rings twice in a row? No, there was a rocket in between, wasn't there?
This can't be.
Fever. I will not allow you to defile my grandmother's legacy. Now you'll get to see the destruction of this creation yet.
Oh, I think you made him mad.
Don't stop that.
Not fake Sonic fan, not fake gamer. Fake streamer specifically. You're not watching a stream right now.
No, not Shadow Fever.
More like Egg Deader. Dieter.
I've deduced that whoever
I've deduced! Why is that still like the line for me?
we gotta do that.
Excuse me. Close enough? Not close enough. Gimme. Thank you.
No, don't drop them here.
I've deduced! There we go. I want to hear Vector say what the deuce now. Oh, I really thought I was gonna hop over the ledge again. Excuse me, pardon me. Thank you. Hey, come back here. Come back here with my final roulette spin. Hey, I'm talking to you. I think this has been my worst egg dealer performance yet. Like, I genuinely don't think I've ever done this bad on this thing before.
Missile or bomb and give Eggman a taste of his own medicine.
Now you've asked for it.
I want to know if anyone has ever died to the egg dealer on their
No, my beautiful rings.
40th attempt. on stream before.
No, not Shadow Fever. Chaos.
My favorite Sonic stage in the series? Oh, this is always a fun question because my answer is really stupid. It is not from an official Sonic game. My favorite level from the entire series is United Railroad from Sonic Omens.
What? No, this can't be.
I love when there isn't music. Music Plant's definitely up there, though. I am still so sad we're never getting Music Plant Modern.
I will not allow you to defile the Ark with your presence.
Oh my god. Are we gonna start Unleashed arguments in my chat? Because yes, do that. Do that, now. Do it now! Put that cookie down! Lips! Unfortunately, I'm not going to be playing any more Egg Dealer today, I don't think. No, wait, no, I might get to some. So,
Promise time, huh? Well then, time to go and fulfill this promise.
I made a top 10 list a while ago.
Hey, Shadow. Time no see. Looks like these black creatures really need
I'm still not sure if I would go with Sunset Boulevard or Hidden Base from Sonic GT.
Nice job, Shadow.
Because they're both good, but I wouldn't want to include just GT stages on my list.
Unlock a
What? No, I told you! I said it pretty right away! It's marshmallow cream! You know, like Fluffernutter! I was very explicit about that. Yeah, 2 creams. No, shit! I explained a joke before the final stream. My B. It's okay, I'll forget I've done this by the time we get to stream. Oh, I worked this out. It'll be sometime next March.
Behold the ultimate power.
Oh no, I'm eating Mershburners. Sorry, I said that off stream. I would not just be spooning marshmallow cream into my face hole while I'm streaming. I mean, I would, but let's not pretend for a moment that I. Ow.
what the heck?
I mean, it's very important, you know, if you're a fluffy Absol, you need all the fluff you can get in your diet, because you are what you eat. I am fluff. You know, it works out.
The entire city's on fire.
The whole city's on fire! Yahoo! Cool! It's raining fire!
What the heck is HQ doing?
The whole city's carrying a car! No, that was terrible. Give me a second. The whole city's carrying a car! There we go. I missed 2.
I can't get a lock.
Never mind. What the heck?
Disgusting black creatures. Get out of my sight.
Alright, so. If I were to break it down, I can't believe I'm saying this, but as much as I prefer Unleashed HD, the best stage in either version of Unleashed might very well be Crimson Carnival Wii. Might be. Jungle Joyride Act 1-2 is a very, very close contender, and depending on the day, I will swing one way or the other. So I'll just include them both on the list. Doy, I don't need to limit myself to one per game. That's stupid YouTube content creator bullshit. I'm none of those things. I really do like Jungle Joyride Wii, too. You're not wrong. Generally, I find the Wii stages a little underwhelming, and I feel if we got, like, proper Act 2s in day stages instead of all the missions, I might like them better, because then we would have gotten Arid Sands Act 2, which is phenomenal, by the way. One of these days I'll get the timing on that. I've got 90-something tries. Oh, I hate Eggman Land Night. Don't get me wrong. When I say Eggman Land, I literally just mean Eggman Land Day. That one nightmare-linked stage that actually puts your 14 lives you grinded out to the test. It's peak, but it also doesn't exist, which is so frustrating. I really like the ring collection area, but I would love to have gotten that flowing into the taxi area. Besides, Best Arid Sands Day is Act 3 from the HD version, which only showed up in the DLC, but, you know. In fact, that might be one of my favorite missions in the entire game. What am I doing? Excuse me, sir, would you like to die? I'm sorry I called you a sir, Mr. Vehicle. Ow. Excuse me, I am trying to be polite. Thank you.
Yes, we did it!
Perfect.
I won't allow them to do what they want to anymore.
You're lucky I'm good at resisting spit takes because I almost burst out laughing, Rox.
Perfect.
You know, I started with the Wii version. Maybe that's why the level design is so clear-cut in my head. But Arid Sands and Eggman Land and Jungle Joyride are all so fantastic. They really screwed up the put your best foot forward general design philosophy. It's also the only Dimps game where endgame stuff is the most fun. Bah, I shouldn't say that. Pirate Island or whatever is pretty fun. Genuinely adore Deadline. It's also one of the best pun names for a stage in the series. Which one is the one where you're platforming on giant egg fighter models that never get used in the game? Because that's probably my favorite. Atomic Destroyer is so good, and I'm so glad that Triple Trouble 16-bit finally did it justice.
Behold the ultimate power.
Yes, and a line for you.
Out of my way, alien monster.
Goes to 1, N, M, and 4. Oh!
Perfect.
Really, really like the Egg Fighter construction site. I will say, I don't remember which night act of things is things in that game. Like, I remember very distinctly a lot of highlights from the night stages. I don't like many of them, but I do remember them. You know, it's so funny. That's a very good point, Tess, now that I'm actually reading that through. You're not wrong. I love that 06 gets railed for having garbage load times, but they're like not even 5 seconds longer than most of Unleashed's. At least before you get the DLC. When you get the DLC, the loading times speed up. And the graphics get better.
Look at this. Eggman's
They kept some of the higher resolution textures specifically in the DLC because, I mean, it makes sense on paper. I think they couldn't fit the game entirely on disc, so they just slid it into the DLC. So if you get the DLC, you actually get higher resolution textures on all of the stages.
Those gun geeks are trying to demolish my lovely park. Do me a favor and get rid of the soldiers for me, will you?
Gimme. Wait, I'm sorry. Were you specifically saying that the PS2 version has bad loading times? Because I wouldn't know. I just know that HD has garbage loading times in general. Especially PS3. What am I doing?
This container is for retrieving one of those. Ah, that's how it's done. Show gun that we mean business.
Punish the humans who wronged you so.
Time to turn those gun robots into scrap.
That.
Keep it up. There are still lots more left. Press the X button when you're near some rings to use the light gun. This is a little carnival game that I invented. If you can hit the center of the target, you get a prize. Looks like the soldiers still have some fight in them. You have to stop them.
Yeah. There we go. More ammo versus more damage. I will make that tough call.
I wonder how my robots are doing. If you don't want to get hurt, then use this pole to go down.
That sounds like such a threat, Eggman. If you don't want to get hurt, use this pole. Shadow becomes a pole dancer because he's afraid of Eggman.
Hey, cut it out!
No.
Hey, Shadow, try using that.
God, describing 2008 as when I was a kid, I feel old again.
More of Eggman's next. Make sure to hold on to your ring. Shadow, no!
Oh no, did I leave 4 behind? I want to bet they're right at the start. Please tell me they're right at the start. 1, 2, 3.
That's it, Shadow.
There we go. I would contend Marble Garden just being grass.
Disgusting humans. How dare you show your faces in the doctor's presence?
Of course, there is something to be said about, like... I was saying this about Sonic Superstars, actually. I find the game very bullshit hard at places it doesn't understand what difficulty curves in Sonic should be. But it's also the only Sonic game to have difficulty like that. Is that not valuable to have something unique in the franchise? Even if it's bad, we've never gotten something like it before, and that kind of makes it special. Not good, just special. It's so funny, I don't think of Angel Island as a beach at all. Actually, it's weird. Green Hill is more of a beach. Like, if you want to get technical. Westopolis is just a city.
Blue sky.
Me when I'm making my Sonic level list.
Seen it before?
I don't get it! West Topless is just a city! I don't like that his ships can teleport.
Scientist still seeks to resist us. Use our cannons and blow his ships out of the sky.
Just an airship, okay. Now I know you're trolling.
Their weak point seems to be the turrets.
Cause like I could look at this stage and be like, ah, it's just an airship. It's just ruins.
There's got to be some kind
What's the big deal?
that's keeping these ruins afloat. Find it and destroy it. John must have left it behind. It looks like it can jump pretty high. Ah, the killer's coming this way. Shadow, destroy it.
Oh, I am so glad that worked.
You can move it while descending with the parachute.
I definitely almost fell off the edge there.
I wonder how my robots are
What the fudge was that, game? Apparently, if you are going under a certain speed
I've detected a high
and
energy
push the
magnet
X
going to
button,
destroy all the power sources. Turn back around.
you pick up the nearest box, even if it's feet away. Right, this is also the game where you uncurl mid-jump and so does your damage box. Lava Reef is gorgeous. Also, proof that changing a lot from Act 1 to Act 2 is a good thing, because, you know, as long as you keep something consistent. That's why I like Press Garden so much.
Let us show him what fate awaits those who defy us. Two ships destroyed. How pathetic. The scientist is an incompetent imbecile. And now he shall recover his foolishness.
Why is this game so into the idea of telling Eggman he's shit? I don't get it. What's the joke? Everyone hates Eggman in this game. Even Eggman. Oh, I love how everything slowly dies in Mushroom Hill. That is a very fun idea.
What are you doing, you traitor?
You. I feel like I'm going the very slow way through this stage.
Show this so-called scientist the power of our cannons.
If you jump and push the circle button, you can conduct a 3-man heist against a local KFC!
Two vessels.
I've deduced that KFC's weak points are...
Excuse me. Excuse me, thank you. Let's go BAP, let's go whoop. I'm sorry, what? Have I still not destroyed the middle cannon yet? What is wrong with me? Do these things also just keep moving? Like, if we just sat here for the next 10 minutes, would it go away? If I turn around... Where'd the stage go? Are you still moving? You are. Oh, that's so cool. You know what? We'll come back to this. Same investigative stream where we actually finally get Shadow Fever while Chaos Control is happening.
One vessel remains.
magnetic field. Firearms won't be any good against those shields. Fight them directly.
So, like, shoot them very close to their face? Okay. I do specifically like that swords work past shields. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Shadow.
Can't believe they reuse these assets from Glyphic Canyon. Why would they do that? What were they thinking? Okay, here we go.
Take a good look below you. Good. You destroyed the first power door. The temple is beginning to rumble. Hurry, before this place collapses.
I love doing that.
Doctor, I have no further use for you. Perfect.
Best stages in the entire series. I'm noticing a distinct bias for the modern era. You know, the modern era, that's been half the franchise at this point. Sonic's almost 40. That's it. That's the top of the list. My list of best stages would be Jungle Joyride Wii.
Shadow!
Ah.
Big trouble! The black creatures are after the president's escape pod.
I would
You've
like
got
your
to stop them and
guns.
save the president.
Thank you.
It's the black creatures! Shadow, be careful!
Did none of the actors think this through? Okay.
You'll take damage if you try to just climb along this rail. You need to get a vehicle that will let you float above it.
I like the idea of there actually just being a Sonic level called Worst Cave. Like, I have no idea what you're talking about, and that makes me very happy.
Destroy that crab and kill them. Then watch its effect on the humans.
Alright, so Tess, I appreciate, just from what I'm seeing of your list, that you are going based on vibes more than design. Oh, true. Although then I'm torn because, like, I would come up with like 10 levels for this game and every other game. I have a hard time deciding these things.
Destroy them all. President got on purpose. Such powerless defense systems cannot
I love while it's not showing any signs right after it blows up. Like Doom's like, it's very subtle, Shadow, but it is taking damage. You'll notice the subtle fiery explosion. Yeah, this place is way too BS for me to be doing this.
Last time that the humans ever see the sun.
There's too much interesting happening in the chat. I want to read it, but I need to kill the... No, I can't say that on stream either.
Our soldiers have left a red path for us that leads upward, beyond guard.
Be on guard. Be careful, Shadow. We left a helpful path for you. Nope, way out of range. We got this.
Step too off to oppose me.
Can I do it? That did go doink. I heard the doink. Please, I just want this to be over. D! It's Sonic, spelled backwards!
Weapons like this.
Damn, not here.
Oh.
Well,
I had no choice. I need to know the truth.
Oilation, launch base. Launch base? That's interesting. Collision Chaos? Again, for vibes alone, I'll accept it. Aqua Planet? Hell yes! No one remembers Aqua Planet! I'm pretty sure that's a typo in its name. I don't care. Aqua Planet is... Mwah! Oh, yes! Aquarium Park DS, 100% valid. Sunset Park? That's Triple Trouble, right? Because, yeah, again, Music Plant. Totally get it. Jungle Joyride, Molten Mine, Crazy Gadget, Oil Ocean, Lava Reef, Dragon Road. Which am I doing? Hero? Okay, I really don't have to think then. Kingdom Valley, Skyrail, Cool Edge, Final Rush. Huh. I understand a lot of those, but that's extremely fascinating as a list. Every Knuckles stage and every Rouge stage except for the driving one. You know what? it not just because it's you, Tess, but someone of our... if I say proclivities, that's gonna sound innuendic. Someone of our vastly unconventional interests. There we go, that works. I think that saying that Mad Space is one of your favorite stages is absolutely a valid but hilarious statement. And I am so here for it, because I get it. I get it 100%. Mad Space is some of the best vibes this series has ever produced, and no one appreciates it because the gravity gimmick's wonky on one little planet. You know, that one little planet that's the focus of the entire stage. But, you know, we can ignore that.
This planet will be completely defenseless. They really think they have a chance against us with weapons like this. Grab onto that pulley and hurry on ahead. It should
You know, I clicked over from My Little Pony to Point because it was easier to explain. Like, yeah, no, basically.
Warehouse in the subterranean gun base. You can't let them have it.
The humans are putting up a strong fight, but they're defying. The mother computer is on the wait. Go down.
I love interrupting Doom.
Use that human vehicle to drive through the
What secret base? Yeah, that's a mood. How would that work? I believe the video is called How to Create Your Own Sonic Fan Character by Chakra X. It might have shown up in a Sonic Shorts collection way back in the day. And he demonstrates very well how exactly it could work. And I will always say I want that. I remember making a joke specifically in scratching that Sonic itch, I think. No, it might have actually been the train levels video. Wow. Specifically pointing out how silly a concept that is, but it just works. Like, if you want to get technical, we're pretty close to it already with the arc. Like, there's lava-looking stuff there. There's water that you're under as Knuckles. It's in space. It's a bit of a secret, or at least it was before the game started. And it's a laboratory. Oh my god, is it all of them? Did we actually get a secret underwater volcano lab and I didn't even realize it? I'm still going. Altitude Limit and Atomic Destroyer. Both valid. Altitude Limit is so interesting because I want to like it. As a stage, it's so weird, but I just cannot stand Dim's level design in Rush Adventure. Like, I love what Dibs has done at their best, but holy cow is their worst bad. I do love Bingo Highway. I will say, I love everything derived from Bingo Highway more just because the pinball physics, but I totally get that. Best Rouge level. Yeah, Mad Space is definitely the best Rouge level. The best Knuckles level is a little more up for debate, but definitely as far as Rouge goes, you don't get much better than the level with the brilliant hint system and the really, really fun Scattershot planets in the 7-8 times signature level song thing.
That chaos in the forest is done. We must protect it.
Into the soup! There's a Mad Space. Oh no!
I will not allow those creatures to take this emerald.
The real reason I'm really excited for a Sonic Chaos 16-bit a la Triple Trouble is because we get to hear Aquaplanet's music, and I am just, oh, I cannot wait. Because gravity? No, because lights. Gotcha. Okay, understood.
Only one chaos Chaos.
If we're pulling from Sonic Heroes, then I have to give the biggest shout out to Hang Castle and Mystic Mansion. I cannot imagine that game or any other with a better stage to just like, goodness, I could indulge in that for ages.
Attacking the body won't do anything. There has to be a weak spot.
There we go. Actually, yeah, just Mystic Mansion. Mystic Mansion's top 10. Easy, easy. Also, top hero stage, so, you know. If you want to count it as Hang Castle Zone, I guess we could get a couple more in there, too. I love, too, the fact that the switches mechanically work the same in both acts, and neither one does what the characters say it will. That's so good. Rail Canyon, I like a lot more than most people. Bullet Station, definitely a highlight of the game. Heroes is another one that just gets way better after the halfway point. You're not supposed to do that, end quote. Game designers, can't believe you made the game get better the longer somebody cares about it.
Jump to avoid the long sideways boomerang attack.
There we go.
You traitor! Do not think that this is over.
Sorry to disappoint, but this is the end.
I will go back and I will double check, but I am 90% sure that the Phantom Switch at the bottom replenishes a rocket when you hit it, but the rocket's there by default, but then you blow away the rocket and it doesn't respawn unless you hit the switch. Either that or it's one of the traps and it just holds it in the air, but like, you know. Okay. That should have been the right one. Security Hall, also valid. Also valid. You know, for years, I didn't know how to get up to the top room. Like, I got up there as Eggman beforehand. I just thought there was no way to activate the other safes. So anytime anything ended up buried in cell blocks A or B, or was it red and yellow? I honestly don't remember how that was set up. I would just die and refresh them. And hard mode, Find the Lost Chow definitely requires you to go up there, but I must have at some point discovered it. But I remember being very confused by that for a long time. Ah, the promise time. The time in which I made a promise. The time specifically in which the promise was made to Black Duke to collect the 7 chaos emeralds to bring the name his promise. That promise time. Yes, that promise time. But he's right there, on screen, right now.
Stop at once.
It is really interesting and unintuitive that that is the one non-Mystic Melody Chow in the game, huh? Well, no, there is another one. Sand Ocean, I don't think, requires it, which is weird. I get that, like, in the Mystic Melody obtainee stages, sometimes they wouldn't want to include it. But then, I guess it's even weirder that Mad Space has a Mystic Melody Chow. But then again, they also started reusing assets after a certain point, and it's not like Knuckles got his Lost Chow, or his Mystic Melody in, the other stage of the Inverted Blue Tower. Yo, this is Knuckles, and we're at the other stage with the Meteor Tower, Blue Inverted... Never mind. Hey, can you tell I'm still tired?
This is point 0100. HQ, please. I can't get a lock.
You know, it's a weird thing. Chemical Plant Modern for Generations. Hands down. Although, I do like Crisis City Classic.
Just a few more. Give it your best shot.
I think that's it. Like, okay, Rooftop Run is gorgeous, and I still cry to Act 1's theme, but, like, you know, if we ignore that... Oh no, I missed 2 again. Which 2 did I miss? I was so autopilot the whole time, I don't even know. Could have been the very last 2 in the stage that I just passed by and forgot to actually kill.
Looks like our guests have decided to pay us another visit. Let's show them a good time. Hey, not too crazy.
Alright, let's try again.
What the heck is happening? Press the A button again while jumping to the enemies using the homing device.
Okay, it's not the usual 2 I miss. That's concerning because now I don't know what they are.
These guys are monsters.
Okay. Really? 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 Really?
That's all of them.
Behold the ultimate power. Behold the ultimate power.
Disgusting black creatures, get out of my sight.
What is this? Rondo of Blood?
Perfect.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but if there's any stage I actually like out of Sonic Blast, it's Yellow Desert. I am also noticing a distinct volcano theme with you, Funny. Completely understandable in Space Grogget. I'm very sad that we haven't been going to it much. But I'm getting all the bad stuff out of the way right now. I'm very busy with that simple task. That's interesting. Sonic Blast is... Ooh. Come on, Austin. Find a polite way to say it. So there's only one Sonic game that I think should even really register on people's radars that I refuse to beat. And it's Lost World 3DS. If there was a second game that I would never want to touch again, it would be Sonic Blast. How's that for an anti-endorsement?
Looks like the black creatures have turned tail and ran. Let's follow their vehicle and finish where we started. Shadow, try grabbing onto that horizontal
Exdorsement.
line.
I'm down with that. Thanks for grabbing the reins for me, Sonic. But I would have bet at some point in development Shadow was going to be a lot slower. And that's why the vehicle play was even up for grabs.
I've been waiting.
Here, Shadow. I saw these and thought of you. Thought of what I want to get you for our anniversary.
Don't use Chaos Blast when there are guns nearby. I've been waiting.
Ooh, that's a tricky one to weave. I bet speedrunners have a lot of fun with this stage. They seem masochistic more than I am sometimes.
Hey, it's a squad of gun soldiers. Let's give them a hand.
Preferably one of their own. Remember, Shadow. Hey, Cab. I really hope Flip fits that into a new game.
We'll catch up to that black tank in no time. This'll just take 3. Don't let them out of the city alive. Wow, they sure did a good job crashing everything. Is there even an intersection left? There are gun soldiers here too. Don't get in their way.
I get why that fire hurts, but it is very funny to me to imagine that fire hurting Shadow.
Ah, I couldn't stop it.
The weird ones are absolutely the highlights for me. I think we just have very different definitions of what's weird sometimes. Dorsalessness.
Perfect.
Sky Road. Interesting. It's a shame that's the only Sky Road on your list, given that it's shown up 3 times. And the really weird part is, alright, so, I might as well talk about this again because it's me. I have a list that I am comprising for reasons. Namely, this list is a giant amalgamation of every name used for a Sonic stage across the series history and then some aside for reasons. There is one version of the list where I include every version of Green Hill, and another where I acknowledge that there is only one place called Green Hill, and the rest of them are all just references to that place. I can't do the same thing with Sky Road. There are 3 different levels, all called Sky Road, that have nothing to do with each other. And it is the most frustrating thing in this entire stupid series. Every game from now on only gets it. So, Sky Road is Wave's version of Babylon Garden.
Out of my way,
Granted.
alien.
Sky Road is also the 7th zone in Sonic Lost World. No, 6th. 6th?
Perfect.
6th zone in Sonic Lost World, set in the sky. And then Sky Road is also the name of a racetrack in Team Sonic Racing that goes over Spagonia. I don't know why they like the name Sky Road so much. On technicality alone, they like the name Sky Road more than they like the name Green Hill. What is wrong with it? I mean, yes, granted, everyone knows what Green Hill is. We are never going to get another level called Scrap Brain unless Scrap Brain comes back.
It feels like I've been in.
But I genuinely could not tell you, like, if we're gonna get a 4th Sky Road. None of them apparently were memorable enough for us to not just get the name again. Which is so funny to me. And who's gonna say that a TSR track is the thing? Like, I could totally see another game having a Thunder deck, you know? So, who's to say?
This saucer seems to hover above the
Clockwork Zone.
doesn't seem to go that high.
Sky Garden. Wasn't that actually the name of a stage in Roboblast at one point? Sky Babylon, or also known as Babylon Garden from the future. Because I'm me. Does Q come from a place called Sky Garden? Aw.
Those red fruit-like things look poisonous.
Knuckles is not poisonous. He just has 4... Garden, maybe?
Secret discs anywhere. Where do they be? Whee!
Aerial Garden? Huh.
Go off! Off, I say!
Death to all who oppose me.
Right? I'm not commentating because I'm not sure anyone can hear me over the noise.
Done, Shadow.
Yeah, there is a weird, frustrating decision to do that. Although I will say, Title Plant, probably the best of them. Oh, you mean like how they always weirdly put the water stage second? Yeah. I don't know what's up with that. Well, green always first makes perfect sense and will always happen. Dusty Desert, Desert Ruins, Yellow Desert. There's a decent number of deserts second. I don't know if that's the most common though.
Rescue the people being held by the gun soldiers in the laboratory.
There will come a point where I have to do all of the hero missions here, and it's gonna be very funny having to go back and actually remember how to do this stage.
Your so-called human friends bring nothing but death and destruction.
I never said these ones were my friends, Dad. God.
Weapons, mere toys. Destroy them all.
Schemmel must have had a lot of fun voicing Doom. Is it? Hold on. Because you're right, Skydeck comes near the end. If we're counting that...
Is some type of human weapon. Those violent soldiers are still defiling our precious zone. Those violent soldiers are still defiling our precious zone.
Altitude limit, you're absolutely right. Wing Fortress if you want to count it. Because technically Death Egg follows it. Antepenultimate, yeah. Antepenultimate is a very fun word, by the way. Thank you. But you are right that going way up high is something that happens near the end. Egg Fleet, obviously. Oh, right, Sky Fortress. I forgot they literally just took the two halves of the zone and spliced their names together. In the game that was boasting it was more original than that, too! Who would have thunk?
Get him!
It is here, right? Oh, there goes my opportunity to cheese. What are you shooting at, my dude? bad guy. My brother in gun. I mean, that one also makes sense, you know? If you've got the main antagonist, the final place should be his place. It also makes sense for an environmentalism-themed series to have a final level centered around technology. Het mood, the stage with Maria. They are dating.
Those vile soldiers are still defiling our precious.
Maria, I'm glad that you're safe. Perfect.
I'm still staring at lava magma.
This is Heavy Dog. Target has been sighted. Proceeding to engage and neutral.
Now go. Bring swift.
Proceeding to engage and neuter.
Trespassers.
I'm not a pet. You! Blow pet! And enough of that pet stuff, seriously!
Energy charge complete. Particle beam cannon. Fire!
Got the download, haha!
Mantis platoon Heavy Dog to HQ. Come in. Requesting emergency assistance in eliminating targets. Charging particle beam cannon. Energy charge complete. Particle beam cannon. Fire!
Strip him of his weapon.
Critical damage taken to fuselage. We're losing. Ah!
Oh my gods! Oh my gods, that's so cute! That's like... I specifically like the smiley face because it implies that she says it with the same tone as "That's a bomb." That might be the dumbest thing we've come up with, and I am so here for it. Oh, a big stretch. Like, good lord, that's cute.
We're in big trouble. The black creatures are after the president's escape pod. You've got to stop them and save them.
Bap.
It's the black creatures. Shadow, be careful.
Tails, seriously? I can't take you anywhere. That's a bomb. Like, good lord. I don't know, Doom. They seem to have done a good job in beating it so far. Okay. Oh.
Damn, not here.
Yeah, all the names from Super or not Superstars. If Superstars names are bland, all the names from early Dimps games are very weird. Aquatic Relics. If I remembered more, this is where I would say them. Awesome sauce. Can I do this? I mean, I can, but it's kind of far away and it's kind of boring. I don't feel like it. Ah.
Damn it.
Isn't it nice that knockback always knocks you directly behind you? So that works. I love it. I think that's the dumbest thing in this game. Bar none. Not even you're going straight to the place you created me from.
Our soldiers have left a red path for us that leads send them on to land and then take it out.
And dead.
Not here.
Send the pod to the left and then take it out along with those soldiers.
I will not comment on chat. I do not have it in me. I refuse.
What are you doing, you traitor?
You are going straight to Brazil. That just sounds fun. Like, completely devoid of context. That's just fun.
Secure this area. Now stay out of it.
Excuse me? Thank you. I like the big sword.
They have a chance against us with weapons like this.
Damn, not here.
Well done.
I had no choice. I need to know the truth.
Gigantic Angel was also from Pocket Adventure, right? Dimps one game in already trying to add Angel to every game they make. I'm actually kind of surprised that they didn't keep that up. Because Battle and... no, Battle has an Angel, I think. Advance 2 doesn't. Rush doesn't. Rush Adventure doesn't. And they weren't allowed to put it in the next 2 games.
Take.
Hello, excuse me. Excuse me, do you have the time? It's Diet Clock!
Freeze! Don't let him get away! Shoot! This'll just take 3 seconds! Oh, no! No!
Death to all! Oh, spare me!
Gimmick Mountain Zone! Oh, I forgot how silly Sonic 2's stuff was. Underground Zone. Underground Zone is really funny because that's literally what I do with, like, in my head at least, with most of the, words. Hang on. Distracted by violence. Sky High, Aqua Lake, Gimmick Mountain, Crystal Egg, and then Scrambled Egg. I'm kind of mad that one of the worst Sonic games ended up slipping something as brilliant as Scrambled Egg in there while I had my back turned. Technically, they're piloted by people. Yeah, I don't know if I've mentioned it or not, but if I said that me streaming through my 100% library had nothing to do with the fact that Shadows got his ear now, oh, that's not gonna work. Oh. Again, I'm right here. Take cover in myself? What? Boiled Egg would have been a fun name for Lava Shelter, let's be real. In fact, the lack of an egg name in this game is very conspicuous. Although, I'm really glad there isn't, because I don't know if I could bring myself to add another egg to the pile at this point. But at least Superstars gave us the most generic one of all with Egg Fortress. That's literally like one of the most, like, that's a name I would put in a game as a joke. Especially when the story has so much more. You could have called it Chrono Fortress or Egg Clock Zone. You know, there are so many. Like, unless you really wanted the time travel thing to be a surprise. Oh, whoops, sorry. Spoilers! Egg Pile Zone. Eggman realizes he's kind of been, you know, a bit unruly for the last couple games. Egg's been a dick zone. Hi, Sonic.
At last, the
I'm
human
about to
resistance
fight you in
has
a
been
couple
crushed.
seconds. I think part of the reason I don't like Crystal Egg is just guilt by association. It's a miserable game to get through, and then you get to Crystal Egg, you fight Silver Sonic, and then he just just leaves. Like, ugh. You know, Final Egg was a bit of a... Well, no, because Final wasn't really something they had made a big deal about at that point. Final Egg was the first final stage outside of 1 and 3D Blast, I think. Which is kind of lit, honestly. Give me a tiny gun? Thank you.
Take this! Take this! Still, you devil! Still, you devil! Anti-matter cannon! Fire! Wait, Shadow!
Just you wait until I use that attack that made you lose some rings last time. Use it again.
Death to all who oppose me! Still, you devil! I have failed.
Advance 1 has X Zone, and then Advance 2 has XX Zone. To this day, we don't have a Z, I don't think.
Mere humans cannot stop me.
Let me double check while this is loading. Oh, we do. In specifically in where is it? In specifically the fan game Sonic Triple Trouble 16-bit. We finally got Egg Zeppelin Zone. And it's the only Z in the entire series.
Finally, I've got all the Chaos Emeralds.
So that's fun. Okay, I'm feeling the drain. I don't know how I got through 7 the other day, because I'm already feeling it. I'm really feeling it. Zeppelepelon. Egg Zeppelin's especially fun because it has probably my favorite Sonic Chaos reference in all of Triple Trouble's various iterations. Also, better Fang bosses than Superstars. What a shock! Alright, somebody roll a coin for me.
Nice job, Shadow. Hey, Shadow, that's one of the Chaos Emeralds. With that Chaos Emerald, you can unlock unlimited power.
10 hours? Did he actually do it? Because that's really cool if he did. Thank you, Mocha. Heads was that I jump off the edge. And have forgotten to grab a checkpoint on the way.
With that
Well, I'm glad other people are putting themselves through this. Makes me feel a little less self-conscious. But, suffice to say, there's a reason I'm spreading this out. Resort Island, Radical City, Reactive Factory. Yeah, you skipped Regal Ruin. I am sure that a speedrunner could do this in...
Their ships are continuing with laser fire.
Punch.
What the heck is happening?
Sorry, I just love doing that.
And exterminate the humans first.
Once I find all the emeralds, then I'll find the truth. Perfect.
Nope, only 5, which is weird. First stage had 1 Chaos Emerald in it, the rest had 2, I believe. And there are only 5 slots on the screen for 10 playable characters. Sonic, Metal Sonic, Tails Doll, Knuckles,
No one
Mecha Knuckles,
I have my own
Amy,
reasons for
Egg
collecting
Robo, Eggman, and Supersonic. And so there's only a rematch against, or you race Metal Sonic to unlock him in the first stage, Tails Doll in the second, Mecha Knuckles in the third. Resort Factory, you get Egg Robo. I might have gotten those two mixed up, I just realized. Either way. Eggman you unlock by beating Radiant Emerald for the first time, which you unlock by beating the other 4 stages. Supersonic you get by collecting all the Chaos Emeralds. So yeah, there's only 5 stages. Did I say Resort Factory? And yeah, it really does. It threw me off for a second. That's why I reasoned it all out in my head, because like I was thinking like, nah, there's no way I'm right about that, right? I mean, I am, but I hate that I am, because it also means that I have a helpless encyclopedic knowledge of this series that I can't ever let go of. Ever. Aha! Found you! Impressive! It was in your best interest to assist me. You will give me an egg. What do you mean by dictates level order? Usually just the story. Whimsy's a good word for it. Gotta take our chances. I know I hit you pretty hard on the head, but I need you to, like, focus with me right now. Well, Rusty Ruins is 2. Haha! Timing! I did a thing right. Which version, Tess? Because I know you're gonna say yes, but which version did you have in mind?
Help! We're being sucked in!
I can't bring myself to do this for 10 hours. I am realizing what kind of suffering that would be. How dare? I mean, you're not even all that wrong. How dare? Please tell me okay. I can work with that.
Those small worms act like homing missiles. Watch out!
Worm? Suck up the worm into your egg, Shadow! I apologize for nothing. I regret zero. Worm? I kind of want to just get an Ashalotch on screen and just see, like, worm? Maybe a picture of an Ashalotch spitting out little Ashalotches. What, Ashalotch? I mean, I understand that I am not exactly getting it close to pronunciation, but I have always been a firm believer in the idea that you should get as close to the actual language as sounds natural in your language. I'm gonna throw Brits under the bus for a second when I say that Don Quixote is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life. And I don't like the idea that Don Quixote, such a fun and interesting name, is reduced to Don Quixote because of a convention in pronunciation. But Quixote are all extremely English-sounding sounds. So we're not really making ourselves sound awkward or pretentious by... Really? Okay, that's a relief. Maybe there was just like one newscaster or something. I've been under the impression for years that it was just British English convention to pronounce everything as it's spelled. I'm very grateful to hear that that's not a thing. Thank you, Tess. I will clarify this to the 10 people who told me otherwise. Anyway, with that in mind, I would hate to call it.
Their impression cannot go on.
Yeah, it's not La Quakes, so like I'm totally fine with that. Wait, worm? What? Wait, what do I say about worm? What's worm? Malcolm, what are you talking about? I was about to go on a whole thing about Ashalotch. No, what is worm? Is it the fact that I don't... What? What? Worm? Worm?
Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
I mean, I know if I say Elysium, I'm...
Isn't that
Tyosek? Tyosek. I don't know this stuff. I never said I was knowledgeable. I just think it's good practice to stick to the pronunciation as close as possible. So, like, the sound, or the sound, however you do that for Ashalotch, I can't do it, so I'm not gonna try, because I feel like that would be more insensitive. And I feel like anyone lecturing me on the fact that I'm saying it wrong is like, no, I can't say it right. At this point, you're just making fun of me for having a speech impediment. But... the very same.
My lovely pie. Do me a favor and get rid of the soldiers for me, will you?
I'm gonna say Laizo, like wasso for water in French. Final answer. Suck. Do you not suck? I guess you don't suck. Alright, fine. How much how it is?
Any special weapons yet? This
container is for you. Passing through the fire room will give you a nice reward of ring.
Oh, right, sorry. Wasso is Eyes Bird or something. I know what I'm saying, I'm just very tired. Shut up. Eyes Water.
This is a little carnival game that I invented. If you can hit the center of the target, you get a prize. Looks like the soldiers still have some fight in them.
I love that much that takes out those guys in one hit.
I wonder how my robots are doing.
Izoi? Sure. I'm not opposed. That sounds cool. But you know, English already being the language of nothing but exceptions, I'd like to believe I'm slightly justified in keeping other languages mostly intact as an exception. You know what it is? You know what it is? I really don't like people who say there's a certain je ne sais quoi about it. Like, they're clearly trying to boast how accurately they can say it close to French, and then you hear the people in school who are struggling with there's a certain je ne sais quoi, and like, that also just sounds bad. If you know it's pronounced je ne sais quoi in French, you should just say it as je ne sais quoi, you know? There's a certain je ne sais quoi there. Like, that's being respectful without being like, worm. I'm really self-conscious about that now. How do I say worm?
Doctor's presence.
Worm. How do most people say it? No, I know I'm saying worm, but like, what, worm? No, that's the dragon. Worm? Do most people say worm? Worm? What is different about how I'm saying worm? I'm so confused! Worm? What? Wait, what? What? Worm.
In this blue sky, staring at it from afar.
I'm so confused! Worm. How else do you say worm? I'm so confused! The worm stream. I'm mad. This is the stream defined by Austin saying worm 100 times. Worm. Say what? Worm. I'm so confused.
One ship down. Their weak points seem
Worm. 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 I went fishing and brought a bucket of worms. I don't know. No one. What's the difference? Was it specifically because I like quietly said it? Because no, what are you talking about? What's your favorite episode of the Shadow Stream, Billy? I like the part where Austin says worm a lot of times.
Turn back around. There a crumbly old wall like that standing in your way.
Worm. 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 I'm so confused. You know, it's weird. I don't think I like their design in this game. I'm at a loss. I don't... Yeah, there we go. Specifically, share with your kids. Part 22 of the stream where Austin says worm a lot. Worm. Yeah, Heroes was weird. Like, I'm trying to remember exactly how they look, and all I'm remembering is, eh. Weirdly, the SA2 ones are still the best. Every time you describe an entire level tasting away just because of parts of it, I get confused. Like, for me, it's like every texture has a taste. Unless you like... That was meant to be a Kirby noise. I can't do a Kirby noise right now. I'm too busy thinking about Worm. Worm. Worm? Worm. Worm? That's a worm. Sorry. It's gotta be me specifically, so that's a worm. I can see it. The bright colors imply they kind of taste like warheads.
Fight them directly.
Damn it.
Stand in shadow.
I have not. I have never heard of Worm.
The weather gets a bit turbulent on the inside of the cloud. Use the speed button to attack, just like with a lock-on weapon. Don't let them get away!
There are so many rings here. True! Very true. I could 100% get beef taco out of that.
Good! You destroyed the first power source. The temple is beginning to rumble. Hurry, before this place collapses.
Can I do this? Nope.
I did you by going up.
Thank you. Like close at least?
Well done,
Apparently.
Shadow.
Lava Shelter has like lasagna stew energy. That's not even a
I have
thing.
no further use for you.
But yeah, that's not lava. That's tomato sauce. Tomato cheese sauce. Vodka sauce. Vodka sauce shelter. I'm really hungry now. Someone revs an engine of a motorbike in the next room, and you're smelling the fumes affecting the flavor of the sandwich. I'm gonna get so sick of Airfleet Dark.
Shadow! We're in big trouble! The black creatures are after the president.
Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Which I always write as a Powerpuff Girls song in my head, simply because of that one musical episode. Yeah, I'm really surprised that how I pronounce worm came up before how I pronounce Irem in this game. Worm. You know, I am realizing I probably shouldn't be quite so picky about my performance here. Like, I could just not be this, retentive about it. You know, the worst part is, I don't even know what that song is. For all I know, I could have made it up. I have terrible cryptomnesia, which is why I should never be a creative person. Me? Me?
Not here.
Death to all who oppose me.
One more time. One more time. Thank you. Wait, this part resets? Huh. I feel like this is exploitable. Like, I could just do that, I could do this. I could do this. I could do this. I could do this. No, look, it's back. Hmm.
Damn, not here.
Then I do this. Then I do this. Then I do this. And then I do this.
Damn, not here.
Iron. Iron earned and iron earned. No, wait, I got the wrong iron there for a second. Alright, that should have been enough, I think.
This shall be the last time that the humans ever see the sun.
As the father, I'm putting a strict curfew on you, Shadow. But Dad, I thought you said I was the Holy Ghost. That's not important, Shadow. It's a metaphor, see.
Our soldiers have left a red path for us that leads upward. Send the pod to the left, and then take it out along with those soldiers. This craft cannot take much more. Soon, this
There we go. Austin's taking so long. I think I'm gonna go beat Aquaplanet.
I had no choice.
You know, Sonic Chaos is like the Game Gear game in my head. I know it wasn't even made exclusively for the Game Gear. I'm just thinking it's the perfect game to play through twice. Get the good ending as Sonic, victory lap as Tails, and then your batteries will die. The makeup-powered supervillain from PPG.
Ready to fight. Ha, stay back.
Oh yeah, what am I doing tonight? Ah, hero. Okay. I think I did this right. Circus, sky, air, gun, hero. Yes.
Come on, men. Familiar terrain. Come on, men. Familiar terrain. Everyone who can still move.
Come on, men. Familiar terrain. Come on, men. Familiar terrain.
Get away. Fry that sucker. Get him. Come here.
Gun soldier when he becomes a chef.
Armored vehicles to the front.
Shadow, this is the last stronghold of the human army. Destroy the core base, and then this planet will be completely defenseless.
Can I just like skip half the level if I do this?
What are you
That's assuming there's 2 more. And there definitely aren't. Ha! Aha! Ha 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 ha! Perfect.
destroy those insolent? Grab onto that pulley and hurry on ahead. It should be safe to use.
Shadow.
Hi, Rouge.
The black aliens have broken their way.
You know, Rouge, I really like your outfit in this game. I'm a little less enthused about your weird clipping polygonal leg, but you know. I guess beggars can't be choosers at the end of the world, am I right?
The mother computer is way. Go down. Use that human vehicle to drive through the windy area.
I know none of the words are the same, but whatever the shizzle my nizzle off the hizzle drizzle is, polish your polish with your polish has very similar energy to that in my head, and I do not know if I can explain it any better than that.
Stop us.
You know, I'm actually impressed that 06 was the game that gave Shadow the line. Polish Buffalo. Okay.
There he is.
Can you believe this? This interior basically looks like an
You know, Rouge, I don't think I can.
Better off grabbing onto the wheel and taking me up.
Bonk. Okay, here we go. Let's see how this goes.
Hey, that thing looks breakable to me.
Rouge, don't try and make the word breakable sound sexy. What are you doing? I love that they gave Shadow a move in this game that I will literally never use, and it's specifically, like, designed to make something I like doing harder.
Ready to. They're after the mother computer. They're after the mother computer.
They're after the mother computer.
There he is. This will just take 3. Come here.
Can't believe every Metroidvania ends with you fighting a mom.
Death to all who oppose me.
That chaos in there belongs to them. We must protect it.
The mother, they're taking they're after the mother computer, God!
I'll not allow those creatures to take this emerald.
Because I want it for myself.
Perfect.
Because it is a vile game.
Only one chaos.
What is a rum? A vile drink that turns even the most respectable man into a drunkard.
Put an end to your foolish attempts to defy me, and to your
But enough moralizing.
He's the one that
Have at you.
this plan. Shadow, it's up to you. Attacking the body won't do any good. There has to be a weak spot.
I mean, that sounds like a cool, like, it is a very personal story, but I'd be, okay, specifically Chinese Celebi. I could totally imagine somebody, like, also having experienced it while playing Pokemon, though. Maybe even while shiny hunting.
Watch his movements. You need to try to figure out what kind of attack he's going to try.
Cool. Phase 2. Nope.
Jump to avoid the long sideways boomerang attack.
Ah, yes. It was a video game version of the story of The Hobbit presented as the prelude to Lord of the Rings that The Hobbit never was. And I hate to say it, kind of lit game. NGL. It was entirely there to capitalize on the popularity of the Jackson films. I'm not going to try and remember if it's Peter or Percy. But I still think that game holds up really well. And if I can spread the word on it, I will. Budokan!
To disappoint, but this is the end.
Sorry. At last! Freedom! Budokan! There we go. Okay. Okay. Is there anything else that doesn't specifically involve... Huh. Did we finish all of the... Huh. Either that or I just made a really weird list for myself today. Oh well.
Oh, Gerald. I didn't realize you were gonna call today. You'll be right over. What, with the teleporter? Let me go freshen up.
Hey, Shadow. Long time no see. Black creatures really mean business. Let's see what I show them. Nice job, Shadow. I repeat. Hey, Shadow. That's one of the things. With that Chaos Emerald, you can unlock them.
Excuse me, thank you. Get that. Get mother freaking trucking bats. Thank you. Oh, sorry, I really should have.
Heaven can't save us. Hell is a joke.
There we go. It's been a while. You know, I think I've listened to the unused Magnify tracks more than I've listened to Almost Dead in my life. Each.
The ultimate power.
Ha! Sorry, I've been meaning to do that all playthrough. Almost dead! Almost dead! Almost dead!
These guys are...
What were they thinking?
Hold your position.
Gunplay? Play is supposed to be fun! Come on, game developers! Get it together! Alright, I'm just gonna pretend I don't think I missed one. I'm definitely gonna sitting on all 42 I'm supposed to have right now. Especially if you include the Knuckles versions, because weirdly enough, despite the fact that Knuckles' story takes place after Angel Island, GTFO's the water, Launch Base suddenly got more water somehow? Granted, it's one of my favorite stages in the game. Like, no one ever talks about Knuckles Launch Base Act 2. But it is such a highlight. If I may be so bold as to say, I kind of wish more Sonic games would do that. Like, it's actually baffling to me that Knuckles... and Knuckles doesn't have any water in it at all, given what a presence water has in the first half of the game, and how underutilized water physics are in so many games in the series. Granted, I don't know if I like Carnival Night with water. Throwing that one out there. But at the same time, I mean, come on. Actually, the reason I don't like Carnival Night underwater is because they specifically forgot and or were unable to produce sprites for underwater lights. So the lights out section, the lights underwater are still on, and it is extremely off-putting. Although it is a cool effect when the water starts draining and you watch the lights actually, like, drain out of things. But that's not diegetically founded or interesting. So what am I supposed to take out of that, you know?
Mike, get him! Shadow, where have you been, Slowpoke? Looks like the black creatures have turned tail and ran. Let's follow their vehicle and finish what we started.
So, while I haven't looked up any trailers for Cross Shadow Generations, I'm not averse to looking at the Steam page and see what they list as featured, and there are some weird things on there. Like, apparently one of the things they're doing is, quote, remastering the cinematics. I don't know what that would even entail. And does that mean that we're finally going to get slightly less mascot costumes standing around visuals for that? Because, you know, I'd like that a lot, honestly. Thank you, Sonic. I didn't want to murder today, but I suppose I will for you. Oh, that'd be a fun love song. I didn't want to murder today, but I suppose I will for you. Oh, holy cow, that's brilliant.
A little payback for the destruction those creeps caused. Hey, the tank just took off. We've got to catch up. gun force. Hey, it's a squad of gun soldiers. Let's give them a check out what's around you by moving the seats. Whoa! At this rate, we'll catch up to that black tank in no time.
Funny thing is, I can't tell if number 1 is the best or the worst in this case. Which I think is very funny.
They did a good job trashing everything. Is there even pass through that dash ring? You'll get an extra burst.
How do you like that, you monster?
Technically, it doesn't have a gap in Sonic 3 either, and unfortunately, it's dependent on which manual you read as a kid, which is just all layers of stupid, but I'm not getting into it. Actually, no, I totally am. There are 3 arguments that go both ways, and to me, they both fail in the hydrosity direction. So let me go through them.
Perfect.
One, it's I mean, I could just play the Megamind clip, couldn't I? I wonder if the Megamind writers were fans of Sonic. Like, that's the thing. But, like, the takeaway, and this is the thing that really gets me. Let's assume that hydrosity, a pun on water velocity, was the actual intent the entire time, right? And that people in Japan totally thought that up, despite English not being their first language. And, yeah, we're calling this place hydrosity. Do you know how hydrosity is pronounced in Japanese? Like, if they were to syllabize that out, you would pronounce it exactly the same way you pronounce Hydro City. They are both inflected the same way. The Ra and the Ra are close enough together that they could be both. So, if it is Hydrosity as well, then it's Hydrosity and Hydro City at the same time. We're the only ones stuck on there needing to be a distinction. Americans are stupid. So, yes, the Galaxy Brain take is that both are valid, but no, it's not Hydrosity. It never was.
The ultimate power.
Yes, and a line for you.
A Hydrosity, nothing, but it's supposed to be a pun. Water velocity, Hydrosity, because hydro meaning water, hydroplaning, hydrophobic, etc. Venus, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. That's cool, though. I'm assuming that's literally, like, water town, the same way that in French it's called Aquaville. And I like Aquaville. Let me be clear. Aquaville is, like, such a cool idea for a name for that.
Mr. President, we've received
Hydrosity? Okay, I could see that, but it's close enough that they are both roughly the same pronunciation, and I can imagine a Japanese person coming up with Hydrosity and then thinking, hey, that's really cool, because we can have a 3-way pun. It's a city of water, and you go fast in it. And the fact that anyone could possibly say that it is only Hydrosity and that Hydro City people are wrong baffles me. More so, the closest I've seen to a defense of Hydrosity recently was somebody specifically suggesting, and I wish I was making this up, he was specifically justifying him going around harassing other big-name creators because they pronounce Hydro City, Hydro City. And they all made jokes, like T-Lope's whole, Hydro means water, city means city. They've made jokes like that, where, haha, isn't it funny that we're being particularly rude about our presumption about the pronunciation of this name? I think that's funny. I think it's really funny to get in on that joke. Anyway, this guy goes around making sure that everyone knows how insulting it is to him personally that, like, they pronounce the level differently and pretend that it's right when it is! And then his only justification is, maybe some localizer in writing the manual decided not to capitalize the C because he thought hydrosity sounded better in English dialect specifically. And this is the closest thing his side apparently has to a defense for harassing people over the pronunciation of a zone name. I'm so far gone. Like, what is that? What even is that? Hydrosity is just a pop-up. It's not a thing so much as it is a, like, it's almost like deadline, where, like, yeah, there's technically a meaning there, but we all know they did it specifically because calling a zone deadline is fun. Anyway, okay, rant over. I'm sorry. I'd like to apologize to the Academy. I mean, what's a Casinopolis? And yes, I do that on purpose now. Casinopolis is my favorite way to get a rive. Sorry, you're right. On the live line zone. No references to religion either, so, Chaos Bird, Gigantic Bird, and Cosmic Bird zones. Or no, we gotta scrub religion more, we can't just have wings. Gigantic Place. Cosmic Place. I feel myself dying inside. We stop oils. Sandopolis.
The fourth emerald.
Hydroacidity! Yes! For the record, this is why I will always call the zone Hit Rock Kitty Zone. No one will ever be able to convince me now not to call it Hit Rock Kitty Zone until both sides shut up and realize that they're both right, they're both wrong, and everyone's stupid. Hit Rock Kitty Zone. Place Fortress. We literally can't have the word wing. That's too angelic. Space Egg. Space Egg Zone. Hit Rockety. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad you're understanding.
This blue sky. Have I seen it before?
You? Ooh. Gimme. I want the whip today. I feel like this has been the stream where I've both gotten the most angry and most confused this entire time. I guess for me, it really just boils down to the fact that this is a stupid video game series, and the idea of harassing and just giving people shit in general over a goddamn hedgehog is one of the most confusing things I've ever seen, like, out there. I'm thinking of the harassment that the Sonic Omen steps faced. I'm thinking about the weird, like, the fact that everyone gave shit specifically to one of the community members for getting to screw Ryan Drummond when he's the one who's married. Like, come on. Like, if at the end of all of this, like we all look back and wonder why we gave people such a hard time over things that ruined their lives, it is extremely absurd to imagine that, like, it was worth it, you know? And I know I'm biased. I know I've dealt with my fair share of shit from people over the years. But, like, I can't help but hyper-empathize and think that everyone's dumb. Everybody dumb. Worm. Worm. Worm? Worm.
That pillar is extremely weak. Be careful.
Oh, yeah, Eggman, well, your pillar is extremely weak. See, that's the thing, right? Like, we took one of the greatest tools humanity's ever created, and we turned it into an excuse to make people want to kill themselves. I'm allowed to say that, right? Make people want to die in Minecraft. There we go. And, like, I don't know. I am so frustrated by that, mainly because I spend time in circles where people take all sorts of stuff way too seriously for franchises that should not matter outside of our passion and love for the series. It goes back to this whole thing that, like, when I think about, like, games criticism and somebody's like, well, here's something that did it really good, and this just doesn't mediocre, therefore it's bad. It's like, come on. We have a thing that's functional and serviceable, and this other thing that is, like, actually, like, really good. Shouldn't we just praise the really good thing for... What was that camera angle? For being that creative? Like, why do we have to bash shit down? Like, again, goes back to the whole idea of, like, if you're explaining why something's your favorite thing, I don't care what, favorite Sonic game, favorite level, there's a huge difference between telling somebody, yeah, I don't get what the hype is for that level, I really like it. Or, I really don't like it, or whatever. And then, like, somebody else comes along and is like, yeah, I can't believe you like that level, it's really poo-poo. Like, one, most immature thing I can think of, and two, like, it's an opinion. Set down the pitchforks, stop making people feel invalid, let's all just enjoy shit. Okay, I'm done. I just wanted to get that on record somewhere. I've really had to, like, put a lid on my own, like, tendencies. Because, like, I used to do that kind of stuff all the time, and I'm fully aware, you know, I am not the one to cast the first stone, but I'm also so sick of it at this point. Like, maybe it's just me. I'm playing this game of, yeah, Shadow's trash, I love it. Like, come on. Unalive in Minecraft.
Perfect.
The unalive egg zone. Another unalive egg? What is this, his sixth? Oh, here's an odd thought. How many times has he built a death egg 2? I think 2, right? The Fighters and episode 2 of 4?
I need to get back to my base and restore order. Help me get away from these pesky gun soldiers.
Alright, you guys fill my gas control gauge, mind you. Oh no! Oh no! I like that unfertilized egg zone. Sounds like you're calling the zone half-baked, and I'm kind of really happy about that. I'm also kind of mad that Egg Incubator Zone would be a really good name for a lava shelter follow-up.
Detecting Eggman presence within egg. Multiple Eggman combat robots detected.
I missed.
Destroy all robots. Eggman robot eliminated. Eliminate all enemies. Boost on. Continue.
Anyway, I got very loud there, don't mind me. I may have screwed that up. Never mind, that was perfect. That's the part I want to skip. It is very slow and boring and slow and boring and slow. I find it weird that the neutral path very quickly becomes the the gun jumper path. Very strange choice on the devs' parts. Although they've done that a couple times here, and I don't like it any of them. No! No! Oh, come on. Fine, whatever, I'll kill something.
Get rid of the gun soldiers who are preventing my escape.
Here's an odd,
There are still gun troops left.
nope. Here's an odd one for this game.
Now, Doctor, you will tell me everything.
The death womb. Oh dear. Here's an odd morality question.
Perfect.
So, according to this game, according to Sky Troops specifically, destroying one of Eggman's robots is as morally evil as killing a human in an earlier stage. Or sorry, knocking out a human in an earlier stage.
This is what you get for turning against your
Yeah, death is all over the place in Sonic stages, and I still don't entirely know why. I mean, nothing gets sillier than classic Sonic running through an Oompa stage. Like, the song is extremely Oompapa, and the stage is called Death Prison, but like, you know.
An android.
I think I'm just gonna start calling it
I don't
D-Living.
believe you.
Just runs off the tongue, because unalive is like, that's a lot of syllables, but D-Live, that's only 2. I can work with that. Death Egg. I mean, it doesn't have ears, it only has eyes and a mustache. Death Chamber, though, that is probably... You know what? Death Chamber specifically sounds like the kind of AVGN joke that I would have made growing up. Like, Death Chamber? I sure hope so. Can't stand this terrible rap music.
Using the control stick while grinding will let me lean toward other rails to jump to. And while grinding,
Shadow, Eggman is inside here. If you have a need to confront him, then assist me in my search. Secret door detected off to the right.
Ah, right.
Giant magma flow below.
Perfect.
Oh, Shadow! Gun has surrounded my base and are trying to bring me down. Activate automatic defenses. We killed the base with my lava magma.
Small bit of gameplay synergy that I actually really like here. So, this is a stage with only Eggman's robots, sorry. This is a stage with only Eggman's robots. And the Dark mission requires you to use a lot of ammo to shoot stuff. And that's all well and good. But I'd like to believe that, you know, since enemies are the easiest way to get guns, that you could read that as a contradiction. Like, the best way to help Eggman is to shoot all his stuff. But then you realize this is a stage where Shadow specifically wants to help Eggman defend from gun so that he can murder Eggman on his own. And I think that's so funny. So I'm gonna quietly just say that this is brilliant, because in the hero mission, putting a stop to Eggman would put a stop to the troops. So why are we wasting our time destroying a lot of egg ponds when we could just try and stop Eggman? But then, specifically...
Shadow, cut that out!
But,
Shadow and
yeah!
armament includes some very relentless lock-on missiles.
Very relentless is right. But then for Dark, Shadow would destroy Eggman's own bots to get at him. I think that's really fun. I'm gonna quietly pretend that's intentional so that I can say it's brilliant, rather than just a very conducive aspect of the art. Is brilliant an acceptable way to shortcut that?
Stay away from the bombs that my robot is tossing. And whatever you do, don't try anything funny.
Choco ice cream's only one of the 2 things I added to the overlay this time. I'm more proud of the other one because it's such a terrible joke.
That's my Don't you touch it!
That's great. Damn, not here.
Doctor, at last I'll hear the truth from you.
Hat shelter. My favorite Sonic level. I mean, to be fair, the way that Zeta's head pops off whenever you beat him, I get the impression that he was wearing his head as a hat at this point. It's not mayonnaise! It's marshmallow creme! It's part of the last stream's bit. It's very important.
And you too, Omega. It certainly looks as if you've, well, done quite a bit of damage down there.
Marshmallow-naise. I don't want to try it, but I want to try it! Why are you doing this to me?
Commencing combat. Get ready for a real blast. It's time for missile fever.
Every Sonic stage ever. How are we defining Sonic stage here?
No, not shadow fever.
You can interfere with the slot ring by hitting the button on its frame.
Bap. 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 Well, part of the problem is, one, there's always going to be a new Sonic game. Like, how are you going to rank all of them? And two, and this is more important, I think, how are we defining Sonic stage? Because you could very easily include both versions of Sonic Racing. Not Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, but specifically Sonic Racing and Team Sonic Racing separately, since they have separate levels. There's also multiple versions. It would require actually playing through every game, and not everyone doesn't have as much of a life as I don't. I think I said that right.
Shadow fever. Death to all who oppose me.
Yeah, it would be like, if you actually wanted to justify all your answers, it would actually take like, oh, that was satisfying. It would actually take like a 10-hour video just to get all that out, and I don't have the attention span for that.
No, this can't be.
Wandopolis.
Sorry, Doctor, but this is the end for you.
You? Me? Yes, you. Why me? Because me spelled backwards is M, and M is at the beginning of me. But you is at the end of you, so this will be the end of you. Alright, I got one more in me. Pick a number between 1 and 4. Two! Alright! Good. That's the one I kind of wanted to knock out today. Perfect! 1.2. Sonic 1, Episode 2. It's time. Well, time to go and fulfill this promise. Sonic H and Knuckles. You know, I have now convinced myself that when I get around to my Superstars, when I get around to my Superstars video now, I am going to have to never refer to it using Sonic Superstars. Small preview for the video, I suppose. Yoshi's New Island 2. What's the other one? Sonic Orion, Sonic 5. Sonic 4 Episode 3. And then, like, I can just call it Sonic H afterward. There we go, Sonic H and Trip. Perfect. I'm sure I can get away with only saying Superstars, like, oh, right, and then there's Sega Superstars for the PS2 iToy. So, you know, gotta include that. Legacy, Classic, East, Snuka, Pool, Pengus, You have the iToy game? How is it? Is it better or worse than Free Riders? Asking the real questions here.
Men status, they're too strong for us.
You're too strong for... I will take that as an endorsement, because it looks like shit! Sonic Onion to go along with Mega Man Lemons and... no, Rayman Lemons and Rayman Oranges.
The building's coming down.
The same fate awaits the rest. Go and exterminate the humans first.
Yes! Haha! You're too strong for us!
Once I find all of the emeralds...
Maybe I shouldn't say
then I'll
this
find the
publicly,
truth.
but I am still absolutely determined to get a license plate that specifically says 2L84ME on it, and just let everyone know that I'm a fan of Smash.
Perfect.
Sonic Onion, Sonic Genuflection, Sonic Avocado 3! As opposed to Adventure 3, which would be Sonic Avocado 3. Hard to see. I'm gonna give you all a hard time now. I see the word cream just fine, and my eyesight's terrible. Sonic Oxygen Saxophone. Wait, I'm thinking about that one. Sonic All-Stars? Sonic... Sonic of a Beach. Coral Cave, by the way. Unless they changed it for localization, I'm not aware of.
You saw them too, didn't you? Those black creatures floating around here? Time to clean house and do a little exterminating. Alright, that's it. Look out behind you!
Okay, what am I doing here? Oh, neutral.
Try going down.
Surprising. Not unwarranted. Or unwanted, rather.
Status report.
And I only remember it's called Coral Cave and not Coral Canyon because when somebody brought up, I think it was Shame in his Sonic Spitballing Part 3, he brings up a locale called the Coral Cavern Zone as a hypothetical like early game water level. Which, good. I like the idea. I am suddenly realizing that Superstars had 2 pinball levels, but only 1 water stage. I am mad. What was I saying? Right. Easily distracted, that's all.
There he is.
Get him! There we go. Perfect. He brings up Coral Cavern Zone. I was like, didn't we already have that? And so I had to look it up, and it's not Coral Cave. Totally different. And that might have actually been the catalyst for me doing this whole stupid list of Sonic stage name things that I do. Coral Quaver, packet of crisps made of pink, glittery crunching. That sounds delicious. I'm mad now. Is there a way to get to that tornado faster? If I spin dash into it, am I just gonna die? I think I am. The Coral Quaver Zone. I mean, that is basically the melody to Coral Cave, so there we go. Get a bit of that.
Our temple is not what it appears.
Coral Cave, but cheesy crisps. I love it.
We gotta stop those aliens and get the emerald back. Good
Okay, I have found one use for the flip kick thing. Hey Doom. Or sorry, hey Knuckles. Wanna see me do a flip? Kind of in the middle of something here, Shadow. Don't have what? Coral Quavers? I can confirm we don't. At least not under that name. I know there are some kind of polar bear themed icy
I take orders
like
from no one.
okay, they're cookies, i.e. biscuits, but not the flaky kind, and they have little sugar dollops on top of them, and they're called like, I think they're just called shuggy icers. Sugar ices over there. Iced gems, thank you! They look delicious! I am so sad I can't just shove a bag of them in my face. Sad soul. I'm so jealous of Europe. What's stopping me from going to Europe? I'm lazy. Duh. Oh my god. I can't even say that on stream. Me, over at Tessa's. Only for the iced gems. Huffy said, complaining the whole time. You know, I'm only here for your iced gems. That still sounds bad. I should have been paying more attention. I'm gonna have to backtrack. That's fine though. I did hit the first checkpoint, right? Just a brisk walk through thousands of feet of ocean. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Ah. I'll be battered and bruised and drowned. No, sorry. I'll be battered and bruised to pieces and drowned too. But it seems I have no choice. Why did I do that? You know what? We're restarting this. Still going. Still stuck here. Still on playthrough 6 out of 9 planned for the day, because at this point I'm realizing I could totally go for 9. Fun is infinite with Sega. Excuse you. Politely do or die. Thank you.
Don't touch the red fruit, okay, Shadow?
Boxers! Oh, that didn't even hit anybody.
Look, that big worm is spitting out these little worms.
They're trying to get us.
Something charmy huffing neurotoxin.
Aspio, I thought you said you were gonna get rid of this stuff!
But Vector, you know me, I never throw anything out. It's the way of the ninja.
To all who oppose me.
Specifically from Memphis, Tennessee. No, you should have said. Or no, Penny Sonic. He's mutating at an extreme rate. Excuse me, pardon me, just gonna come up here and make you do a dodge. Perfect. Shadow walking out here decked out in silver, dripless.
The humans try to retaliate.
He's mutated into a Spider-Man.
Hey Austin, wanna see me bark like a dog? Ruff, ruff! Okay. This is a weird path to be number 150. Okay, here we go.
That's one. Oh, thank goodness he's all right.
Where's my shadow boxing? Cool, that does work. Also not here. Damn it. Alright, shadow boxing. Shadow boxing.
You know what you must do. Finish them all.
If I keep my eye on the map, I won't get lost.
Untrue.
If I keep my eye on the map, I won't get lost.
You should probably check your location on the map.
Determine your route in advance with the map.
I like that they all said something different.
Well, let's keep going.
That's actually kind of cool. Okay, I have two very nice things I can say about Sonic Blast. One, absolutely love Green Hills theme. Two, absolutely love Yellow Desert's theme. Anyway. Come on. This is why I want my heal gun. Maria, out. Thank you. Funny, starting shit in the chat. Come on! I forgot it was called Blue Marine. There's a question. Do you suppose that Marine calling her little thing the Blue Marine is a reference to Sonic Blast?
That's it! I'm killing all humans! Everyone!
Sorry, Maria. Black Doom was right.
Doing this to us.
No, stop!
No. I'm done stopping. It's me, the devil! Heal gun. Thank you.
Free! Some soldiers have broken through the wall. Look out!
And this is the way back to the start. It definitely is.
Spare me.
Let's keep going.
Spare me.
Are those gun battle robots? Why are they here?
Commencing attack plan.
Trying to jump out of those monitors.
love the idea that wall jumping gave me my... Oh, that's brilliant. Alright. Any soldiers in here to heal? Nope.
This is a bomb. We'll give you as many bombs as you need.
And that's a bomb!
Isn't this place huge? Even I still get lost in here sometimes.
Thank you. Excuse me.
He's been wounded by the gun attack. Shadow, please go and get... He's still alive. Thank goodness. If there aren't any new units, that's 5 people. We've saved half of them. We need to hurry and save the others.
That's a word. I don't believe there's any guys up here, but I'm double checking just in case. I love that nothing about this, apart from having the heal symbol, or heal your vehicle symbol on it, actually looks like it's supposed to heal. Although, now that I'm getting a good look at it, that's a Cyan Chaos Drive in the cockpit. Oh, we just got more confirmation of Wisp Theory. We've got more confirmation of Wisp Theory here, baby. Oh, this is exciting. This is so exciting. The ammo comes from a Chaos Drive in the canister thing.
I think I just heard someone's... He's been wounded by the gun attack. That's the 7th person. I hope we can save all of them.
So, the cyan laser implies energy. These are people whose energy, life energy, so to speak, has been depleted. I would understand if it was magenta, but it's specifically cyan. That's fun! So, cyan, laser, energy, they're all connected. I'm hecking right.
Roger that.
Oh, it's definitely not a beam. It's manifesting very different than when Sonic grabs it. But the gun is taking a concentrated burst of healing juice and just launching that at you.
Death to all who oppose me.
Okay.
Mr.
I think I just heard someone's... That's one of us. Shadow, there's still one more person to save.
God damn it!
Not here.
Black Hedgehog sighted.
Damn, not here.
Forward all information on those testing.
I'm not even going to acknowledge it. That didn't just happen.
This can't be.
Sir, we're in pursuit.
I'm not even going to acknowledge it. That did not just happen.
Damn, not here.
Commencing attack plan C.
I think the elevator will let you get up there.
Yeah, I know, Maria. I know it'll help me get up there. It'd be real nice to be able to get up there. What to which part though? Because that was a lot, and I think I just blacked out.
Please, don't hurt me. You could fall here. Please be careful.
Oh yeah, I hit the green thing.
Why are the soldiers doing this to us?
Lord, if I knew what the weirdest order would be. personally, if you ask me, we should always finish with white, and green's a fun one to start with. But there's only a very small handful of games where that's actually the case. Please. God damn it!
Men,
I think I changed my mind. I think this is worse than Dark. Alright, I figured out what the next mission I'm clearing the deck of once I finished Airfleet Dark. I'm gonna take a Maverick pick and say Secret Rings. Secret Rings has a weird order. I know they're not Chaos Emeralds, but they are absolutely 7 colorful things that match the Chaos Emerald colors pretty darn well. And that order is weird. No! Can you believe this shit? I hope this gets into Sonic 3. Can you imagine a scene where Shadow's running with one of these things held over his head? Maria, a few refers specifically to 3 or more.
Shadow is fleeing with a civilian. Fire!
Death to all who oppose me.
The arc is now on. This'll just take 3 seconds.
Why are the soldiers doing this to us?
I don't know, Maria. Why am I doing this to the soldiers?
We'll hold out here. Commencing attack. No! Stop!
That's one of the researchers. Shadow, give him a heal unit.
I don't know how this is supposed to be tolerable if you're not using the special weapons. Like, the heal gun makes this mission standable.
Still one more person to save. He's been wounded by the gun attack. Shadow. Oh, Shadow, thank you.
Commencing attack.
I will protect the people of the Ark.
Gun Soldier has never used a stove before. Fire! Fire!
Perfect.
You know, on the bright side, if I get all the Doom heroes out of the way, all 30 of them. If I get all the Doom heroes out of the way, I just don't have to deal with Heavy Dog that much. Can Shadow run in Doom?
Now go. Rain swift judgment upon these heroes for their trespasses.
You know, I just realized that this game understands Shadow's character better than Man of Steel understands Superman. I know that's a weird thing to bring up, but how many times in the Snyderverse have they suggested that Lois is his anchor that keeps him, like, moral and stuff? Like, that's not Supes. He protects people, not Lois. Like, the implication is that he'd become a horrid fascist dictator if Lois died for any reason. And then, like, you get to this, and, like, it's literally saying that the dark, non-canon, evil path for Shadow to take would be to let the loss of a single person turn him against humanity.
Out of my sight. Perfect.
Ah, every color the emeralds have been. That's interesting. I like that the pink and purple distinction established specifically in Sonic 2 is then reused for the fighters, and I don't believe anywhere else. Although at this point, they've all been canonized pretty well, the 2D games were very strange about their Chaos Emerald orders.
Shadow, I need to get back to my base and restore order. Help me get away from these pesky gun soldiers. We're on my tail.
Okay.
Damn, not here.
Shadow, I need to get back
He's
to
just
my
a
base
man!
and restore order. Help me get away from these pesky gun soldiers. We're on my tail.
The original was searching for Eggman. He's fleeing aboard his airship, the Egg Balloon. Huh. Question for the Peanut Gallery. In my whole nonsense about how Sonic Adventure 1, all of the Eggman things are based on... Ah, shit, that actually works, too. Okay, you know what? I'm going on this tirade now because I can and no one can stop me. Y'all are stuck here, powerless to defeat my ability to talk about random nonsense. So, in Sonic Adventure, there are 3 Eggman bosses: the Egg Hornet, the Egg Viper.
Damn, not here.
There are three bosses, Eggman bosses, in Sonic Adventure 1. The Egg Hornet, the Egg Viper, and the Egg Walker. Well, like, what's a walker? I would ask as Charmy's voice for now. So, yeah, that's a good question. The hell is a walker? Well, given the fact that Hornets and Vipers are both small predators, you could very easily argue that the Egg Walker is supposed to be a Harvestman spider. Now that's a little weird, and obviously sounds really arbitrary on a prima facie, so I'm not gonna just pretend that that makes perfect sense. But what I will say is that if you then go to Heroes, and we've got the Egg Hawk, the Egg Albatross, and then the Egg Emperor, modeled after Emperor Penguins, right? With the big flipper shields and the cresty looking thing. That means they're all birds. But, despite being all birds, one isn't named after a bird. It's named after the species of bird to obfuscate things. Then you go, ba-ba-da, to 06. They're all based on mythological creatures. There's the Cerberus, which is based on Cerberus. There's oh right, a wyvern based on a wyvern, and then there's specifically there we go. There we go. Omochao gun? Omochao gun. Hell yeah. Perfect. I won't regret not getting that checkpoint. But then the third thing is a 4-armed giant called the Genesis. As I recall, the Golem in the Torah? Is it the Torah? The thing that has Bahamut, Leviathan, and Zeus. The things that the box art legendaries from Gen 3 of Pokemon may be based on, especially given the inclusion of other Hebrew myth stuff with the golems there. The golem things, I'm pretty sure, have 4 arms. So, the Genesis in that is based on the other biblical monster. Either that or the Hecatoncheires. Either way, it's based on an actual 4-armed thing. And, like, they're all mythology-based, so that game's all about mythology. If I recall correctly, all of the Rush bosses are based on Zodiacs or something like that. I'll look into that later. Yes! The Breaker is the bouncer outside the casino. The dealer is the one in the casino. Is it fair to say that the egg balloon is therefore the entertainment at a casino?
Oh, you asked for it. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Time to crush you. What? Next time we meet, you won't be so lucky. Just you wait and see.
I'm convinced. I'm convinced this is a thing that they did with these games.
I don't believe you. Perfect.
Because it feels so in line with Eggman to theme his robots, you know? Like, I love that idea. The theme is that he's always got some kind of theme based on the game in question. If you want to go deeper with the readings, I could supply. So they're all small predators in SA1. That's because it's a game where Eggman is working with a predator creature that he is trying to wrangle in and make behave. They are all birds in Heroes because it's not Eggman, it's Metal. Metal's piloting them. And birds represent freedom, and he has finally forgone his shackles to Eggman. In 06, Eggman is entirely relying on the mythology of this eternal sun god, and therefore has modeled all of his stuff after other mythologies that he is putting stock in. The weird one is Unleashed, because Unleashed has two simultaneous themes, and they're both weird. So, okay, I'm gonna present my reading to this. I will try to stay as vague as possible for company present that has not finished Rush Adventure. But suffice to say, it is my firm and confusing belief that the Egg Dragoon partially pulls something from Rush Adventure. And I'm getting back to why that's important in a second. There seem to be two different themes at play. One is brand new, original creations, which are all named after just small predators again, which kind of makes them all sound like they're rejects from SA1, which would make sense with SA3 being, you know, but a beetle and a manta ray. That's kind of neat. And then we get to the Lancer, and the Lancer is named after a D&D class, or I guess a Final Fantasy class, specifically a class of warrior, because it is a fusion of two other bots within the game. The Ultra Hyper Prototype 1 is similarly a repurposed previous mech that Eggman has worked on. This repurposing aspect, apparently he gives names like that. I am still sitting on Egg Cauldron. I have no idea how to fit that necessarily into the theme, but I do like the idea. I think Mocha was the one who brought it up to me at one point. Specifically that the Egg Cauldron is potentially repurposed from something else, either the scrapped dragon from SA1, or now that we have it, it's a repurposed Egg Fortress zone, which is a fun idea in its own right. Excuse me, thank you. Or maybe that's the inconsistent part of the lore. Who knows? But it's all very dumb, and I adore it, and I will never get enough of this dumb read on things.
Like
400 rings says that he'll turn dark at the last second. That's a deal, says Tails. That is funny that they put the word cauldron in both versions.
on our side.
Anyway, congrats. Funny, you missed the terrible boss.
Not as tough as they look, are they?
One more.
Behold the ultimate power. That black slab that's moving up and down should stop for a moment. Hey, it looks like you can grind on that.
Oh.
Damn, not here.
Yeah, we're doing it the normal way this time.
That black slab that's moving up and down should stop for a moment if you Hey, it looks like you can grind on that.
I love all the kooky sound effects. Excuse me while I touch this guy.
Stop attacking
Thank
the
you.
good guy. Good going.
There we go.
Alien scum.
Knuckles, please.
Damn, not here.
That black slab that's moving up.
Oh, you're right! I mean, it doesn't make sense why it's called that the first time, and it really shouldn't have shown up twice anyway. But that is a very good point. Bosses that you fight twice in some form or fashion, are you fudging kidding me?
Not here.
That black slab that's moving up and down should stop.
But I'm not thinking from a dualistic perspective, I'm thinking from a Watsonian perspective. Why would Eggman call it the Egg Cauldron on the first hit, or the first encounter?
Stop attacking the good
Thank
guy.
you. Thank you. This will make this much easier.
Good going. Alien scum.
Ah!
Damn, not here.
That one was mine. That was the one that's entirely on mine.
That black slab that's moving up and down should stop. Hey,
I would love to just read your stuff and provide my nonsense to help you gain confidence in your writing. I like interesting symbolism and theming, and if you can build connections and whatever else, that's bonus for me. Like, in any art, to me, the point is to build connections that allow for multiple readings. Or, at the very least, allow for deeper meanings. I'm not sitting here saying that it was necessarily integral to Sonic that Eggman always has a theme with his bots. But I am saying that I would be extremely disappointed if we got a new game where Eggman used a bunch of robots and they didn't have a theme. Or, I don't know, he brought the Dragoon back a million times. You know, I guess maybe you could excuse the fact that it's called the Ultra Hyper Prototype 1. So, what happens when it's not a prototype anymore? You know, well, I guess we'll just keep going through models then. You know, that kind of makes sense. Kind of. Why did I do that?
Damn, not here.
I've died on that section, like, way too many times. Where's the thing? It's over there. This was a dumb idea. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, pardon me, excuse me. Bye-bye.
try going down.
Okay. Oh, Tokipon is fantastic. I can't speak it because my learning languages nodes in my brain are broken at this point, but Tokipona is heaven. I love the idea.
Do whatever you need to, Knuckles. I've got my own reasons for being here. Perfect.
Now, if you want to get technical, I honestly just think that's a typo, and it's actually supposed to be Aqua Plant. You know, it's a bunch of robots that are manning a essentially chemical plant, but with water instead of chemical. But I will also say that the golf ball boss looks a hell of a lot like an alien flying saucer, and I did always call the little hopping missile guys moon men, because I'm very normal.
Finest creation yet. What in the world is that thing? What? Wait, abort launch. Don't think you stop that.
I mean, Jan Hextess. Wow. Jan Tessex, it would be the very easy way to do that. But, you know. Obviously, that's a cop-out.
No! My beautiful rings! Stop that! Hey! No! Don't drop them here!
Damn it.
That's it. Now you've asked for it.
Perfect.
Stop that! Hey!
Thanks for the rings, Knuckles.
Got a projectile weapon. You can attack the cockpit directly. Stop that! Hey! What? Wait! Abort! Stop that! Hey! No! Not Shadow Fever! Death to all who oppose me! If we can set the mark to either missile or bomb, we can give Eggman a little surprise. What? No! This can't be!
All right.
Never show your face around me again. Perfect.
I think 6 is good for one day, right? Do I have it in me to go for a 7th is the real question. It is. It's double what I was expecting. 3 a day, or 3 a stream for 2 years was gonna net me finishing. So, yeah. Now, granted, 3 a day was a lot more reasonable expectation initially, because the idea was specifically that, like, I'd be, like, hunting for the keys and getting the A ranks, which I did. I did all of that. I even have the keys for Last Story, even though I haven't been to Last Story yet. I feel very powerful for that. I haven't beaten Last Story, so I don't have access to the Shadow Gun. Very intentional on my part. I think 6 is gonna be my baseline. If I'm rushing on a day, it'll be 5. If I'm having a really good day, it'll be 7 or 8. But I think 6 feels comfy. So let's take a look at what we've got today. Starting off all the way at the end, we've got Coffin of Memories. Y'all stop the proceed, because this is what you need. Next up is 284 with A Dark Myth's Beginning. I like the idea that he starts helping out Sonic and then just decides to turn totally evil until being totally selfish at the end. This is the I want to murder everyone path, I think. Whoever I can murder the most of, I would like to murder them. If you kill every enemy you encounter along the way, I think as long as you go for as long as you, quote, see the last 3 enemies in Westopolis from the Black Arms side first, this is the path you take. This is the murder path. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. I didn't see that. No, wait, yes I did. Shouting at the morning sun. I forgot about that. That's great. 237. Punishment in Jet Black. Perfect. Flawless. 190. The New Ruler. That's really, really boring. Steel struck with flame. And then, finally, for today, answer derived from truth. Steel struck with flame still sounds like the badassest one. There are a lot of steel in this game. Is everyone where he thinks he's an android at the end either machine or steel? It may very well be. I guess we'll have to find more Blue's Clues to find out. I guess if you use like Fire Punch or something, that is striking steel with flame. You're not wrong. Lord. Empire is a funny one because it means that he's taking over Eggman's empire. I'm gonna use these Chaos Emeralds to make all of the mini-me's do my bidding. We do just have a big gap here. I'll try to fill that in as I can. Somebody stealed my oats. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is the dumbest thing I've ever done, and I'm so proud. I'm so proud of how far we've come. I'm so proud of our dumb memes. At some point, the screen is gonna be nothing but these, and it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. I am so here for it. Oh, we never pointed out. You know, lava magma is a really weird term. Shadow versus Donkey Kong for the Game Boy. Magma balls. Cut it. We're cutting the stream there. That's the perfect way to send this off.